Most people are scared to ride motorcycles because they fear crashing on one and getting hurt. Especially new riders have this anxiety. But I'm going to help you get over that fear.
So in this video, I wanted to do a video to tell you new riders what you can expect the first year of riding. And I'm going to give you some helpful tips so you can avoid having a real effed up day.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
First thing you need to do is get full gear. On cold days like this, these heated gloves that are battery powered are absolutely amazing, man. And also, I highly recommend that all you new riders get an airbag vest. Help keep you safe out there, guys. Link to get this airbag vest, this carbon fiber ultra lightweight helmet, Dainese winter jacket, all my stuff. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. You new riders out there, your very first year is going to be the toughest because you're going to have high anxiety. Because, you know, when you first get out here on the street, you're going to worry about these cars nailing you.
Oh, look at that. It's crazy, man.
So you're going to have, like I said, have high anxiety, and you're going to be ultra cautious. And sometimes you can be too cautious out here, and then you can end up being a danger to yourself because you're so cautious, going too slow. You got to go with the flow of traffic. But what you need to do is when you get out here, and if you feel you have anxiety and you're worried, you're scared about being hurt, understand that the more you ride, the more comfortable you will be. But you don't want to get too comfortable now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be riding out here without a care in the world. You want to have a healthy fear of these cars. You want to see each and every one of these cars as though they're going to get you. But don't be scared. But the more you ride, you're not going to be so scared like that. But if you treat every car as though they're going to get you, you're going to be ready to react. You're going to be ready to save yourself should anything happen. You always want to be looking in your rear view mirror, paying attention to how fast cars are coming up on you. Pay attention to cars that are veering over.
And damn, see that?
Keep your distance from cars. You know, all the basics that you're taught. I actually have a video for you guys, top 5 defensive riding tips. I'll include that video link. Also, you know, when you get out here riding, you may be tempted to be like Mark Marquez and try to get some street Rossi action out here and get some knee slide action around these corners. A lot of new riders sometimes will take corners too fast, trying to think they have the skills to take the corners. You know, take the corners slow as a new rider. Trust me, take it slow. Wait at least maybe a couple of years before you start getting cute in the corners and stuff like that. And I highly recommend you take that to the racetrack. Don't do that out here on the streets. It's just way too dangerous, and you never know how the road conditions are. You're going to be scared to get on the highway. That's going to be something that you're going to be fearful at first of, because cars going real fast, and you know, it could cause some anxiety for you there. But trust me, once you start riding on the highway, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. But if you want to stay safe on the highway, stick to the right lane as much as you can, because the right lane, the far right lane, has a bailout area over there. So if something goes down,
look at that. That could have set me up for a day, man. Shit. That's how I tell you, you got to stay on your toes out here, baby.
You know, you have a place to bail out to. As where if you're in the middle lane or the far left lane that often doesn't have a bailout area, something goes down, you may not be able to get over here quickly to the right lane, and you won't have that bailout area. So in my opinion, you'll be a lot safer if you stick to the far right lane and use that to your advantage. Understand and know that's there for you, so in case something goes down, you have that there for you. And don't fear riding on the highway. I'm getting on the highway right now, and I'll show you. When I first started riding, that was the first thing I was kind of scared of. You know, I got kind of used to riding out here on the street, and it wasn't a big deal. And but then, like the highway, I was always like kind of concerned about the highway. I would see the highway, but like my heart would start to race when I came up to the highway. I was like, oh man. And then when I got on the highway, I used to be always kind of had more anxiety and kind of worried. But then the more I rode on the highway, I realized it's nothing. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the highway can be the safest place. It can be even safer than your city streets, because you only have one way of traffic. You don't have, you know, oncoming cars that can bring more dangerous most of the time, you know. But like I said, see, you get on the highway, you get up to speed, you know, make sure you signal over. Use hand signals too, by the way, as a new rider and seasoned riders. Use those hand signals because cars will see your arms a lot better than the little turn signals that are on the back of your motorcycle. You see, when you're on the highway here, you got this bailout area. So, you know, like I said, you see an accident that happens up there, bam, you can switch over here to this bailout area to save your butt anytime. You see, as where you're over here in these lanes, you know, it can be an issue. It could be a, you know, a safety issue, some type of accident you can't get over. You can have some problems. Like I said, over here, you have that comfort in knowing you have this bailout area over here. But the highway's nothing. It's not a big deal. So don't worry about it. Like I said, the more you ride as a new rider, the more comfortable you will feel out here. But like I said, I see a lot of riders out there, new riders, that after a year or a couple years, they start to get too comfortable out here, and they start to ride out here without a care in the world, and they're not riding defensively, and then that's when they end up having a real effed up day. So actually, your first year riding, you're probably going to be even more safer than maybe even your second or third year, because you're going to be a lot more cautious in your first year. And then second or third year, you're going to let your guard down and like I said, and feel more comfortable out here and not ride defensively. See, I'm always paying attention to these cars around me at all times, but I'm not letting it bother me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm real scared, like I'm scared of it. But you should have a healthy fear of these cars and treat them as though they're going to come at you at any time. And if you do that, I guarantee you'll be a lot safer. I love riding on the highway, man. Actually, this is my preferred place. Because you can get on the throttle.
This thing is sick, man!
And smooth sailing. No stoplights. Also, when you new riders ride for a few years and you start to get more comfortable out here, you may be tempted to start wearing partial gear because you see your buddies not wearing gear or much gear. You know, next thing you know, you're getting rid of your motorcycle pants and you're wearing jeans. Then next thing you know, you're wearing your muscle t-shirts because you're trying to show your guns, your muscles to the ladies out here on this, you know, who don't care and see you as a douchebag most of the time. And then you'll get to the point where you don't even wear your helmet anymore, you know, because you feel too comfortable out here. And that's bad. You want to wear full gear all the time, because I'll tell you guys, you never know what can happen to you out here on the streets, and you want to be prepared. This gear helps lessen injury and helps prevent injury, especially the helmet, man. This is your money maker right here. This is your life, your whole life, your perception of life is all in, everything is, it's your mind. You have to keep your mind intact, guys. If you lose that, you crash out here, bust your head on the ground, you lose that, you lose your life. That's it. You can have a healthy body down here, everything's good, and your head gets bashed in real bad and you get brain damage. That's it. Your life is you end up a vegetable, or who knows, you end up like an invalid in a nursing home. So I want to get away from this truck. Also, stay away from trucks too. Ride smart out here. You know, ride defensively. I've done a lot of defensive riding videos. I have a how to ride motorcycle video series you might want to check out. It gives a lot of tips for you new riders to help you out. I'll include that link in the description and comment section of this video. Make sure you take the MSF class, guys. They have some various types of bikes you can ride. You can see what type of bike you like. You may like this dual sport type of bike, or maybe you like the Cruiser better. So that way, sometimes they let you ride the different types of bikes, and they'll teach you the skills you need to stay safe out here. So I highly recommend that. But leave a comment below and let's talk about it. I want to hear some feedback from you guys that are just starting riding, or you seasoned riders. How were you in your first year of riding? Make sure to hit thumbs up. You like this video. Subscribe. Hit that little bell symbol to get notified of my new videos. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.